What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix movie, Worth. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. This film is actually not technically new. It premiered at Sundance last year, not this year, but last year, early 2020. And Netflix will finally release it appropriately in time for the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Worth is an extraordinary dialogue-driven masterpiece with top-notch performances. But the ultimate winner of this all is the script by Max Borenstein, who masterfully captures the many moving gears of human complexity. This is a thinking man movie, but one that moves you to a realization that some things just can't be boiled down to hard and fast rules. Worth is astonishing. Written by Max Borenstein and directed by Sarah Colangelo. In Worth, following the horrific 2001 attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, Congress appoints attorney and renowned mediator Kenneth Feinberg to lead the September 11th Victim Compensation Fund. Assigned with allocating financial resources to the victims of the tragedy, Feinberg and his firm's head operations Camille Byros face the impossible task of determining the worth of life to help the families who had suffered incalculable losses. When Fiber locks horns with Charles Wolfe, a community organizer mourning the death of his wife, his initial cynicism turns to compassion as he begins to learn the true human cause of the tragedy. Starring Michael Keaton, Stanley Tucci, Amy Ryan, and Tate Donovan. By the way, the characters that Michael Keaton, Amy Ryan, and Stanley Tucci play are based on actual people in real life. So this movie is part biopic. You can look them up yourself and you will discover that the work that they had done for these victims and the victims of other subsequent tragedies are humbling. This is not really some kind of a Aaron Brockovich endeavor. They're not David facing a Goliath. The dilemmas that Feinberg experienced at the beginning of the movie has more to do with trying to come up with numbers and figures that would be beneficial to all the parties involved. But as the story progresses, Feinberg finds it increasingly difficult to blanket formula or blanket categorize everybody. You can't simply base it on income. And then there's the matter of spouse. Is it a gay partner? How do you label this kin or that kin? The more complicated the case becomes, the more absorbing the story gets. And under the brilliant direction of Sarah Colangelo, the ethical questions that Worth brings up forces us to look at all of this from an empathetic angle, just as it does Feinberg. When you have caliber actors like Michael, Stanley, and Amy in the lead, you're in good hands. All three of them are superb in this film. Not only are they capable of delivering lines that run 100 miles an hour, but they completely disappear in their characters, whose principles and beliefs collide in a battle of intellect and reasoning, until of course one of them has to give. Tackling a story, much less a true story, about the people impacted by the tragedy of 9/11 is not easy. But I think Worth successfully approaches it with sensitivity and respect and care. And I think this movie is a must-see for all if we want to live in a society that treats one another as humans instead of statistics.